All right, y'all, peace and blessings. So what I want to do is turn this around. All right, so I'm hoping that I can just turn this around. Yes, I could. Okay. Hey, y'all, peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. And I want to show you my space because a lot of y'all said that you felt like you're never really, wait a second, let me put some lights on. So it is very overcast today. It's probably going to rain. And so that's all the light that I can get. But let's go through it. Remember, y'all, when I told y'all, and I'm going to talk a little bit, as I said, about the truth of home decor channels, or because there's something that I want to say that, hey, Tony. So remember when I told you that y'all saw me in that hall, I bought that Gullah Geechee book, the book by Jonathan Green, and I also bought the Gullah Geechee and American Culture book, the book to read. And so I kept thinking, what do I want to do with those books? Where do I want to put those books? And what do I want to do? What do I want those books to say? What do I want those books to say, right? So this is what I kept thinking. What do I want those books to say? So I thought about it. Spirit gave me the idea. Spirit said, how about this? Create an altar around it. Because a lot of times I think that, people used to say, oh, you Geechee. And maybe I'm not from the Gullah Geechee specific groups that's been identified, but I still feel close to the culture of my Southern ancestors. And so I thought to myself, why don't I resurrect those books and use them in an ancestral way? And so what I did was, first of all, I got a bowl, and guess what I filled it with? Makes sense. I filled it with rice. Because the Gullah Geechee culture is famous for the rice culture. They are from the people of Sierra Leone and other parts of Africa where the Africans were the rice people, the people that actually cultivated rice. That's why they were taken to specific parts of Africa, specifically Sierra Leone, and there's another one, and then they were brought there because they knew that bringing them to the South Carolina or the shores, it's actually from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida is the Gullah Geechee territory off the Sea Islands. And so they are experts at cultivating rice. So I thought, well, why not we take bowl and some rice and put the rice in the bowl? So that was the first thing I did. Also, if we're going to make it a true altar, I thought about if I'm Gullah Geechee, or at least feel it in my soul, then my mother's a Gullah Geechee. So I took a picture of my mother, and I also, this is my husband's father and mother, and I took a picture of both them and I put it in this basket. This is not sweetgrass baskets, but the Gullah Geechee culture is also famous for their sweetgrass baskets, which is actually very much not just similar, but down to the detail. And they have different sweet bags, different patterns, down to the detail of their African counterparts. Even the language they speak is the same. I was going to say gibberish, but they call it pidgin talk or Creole, in a sense, language of the same people of Sierra Leone. And so, check it out. I've got the basket. So this is not sweetgrass, but it's reminiscent of that. Here, sometimes I keep incense in here. I got my bottle of water. It's actually water in there. Green for rejuvenation. Hey, Alpha Omega. And then, of course, flowers. Of course, they're Dollar Tree, but at least they are there. They represent the earth. And then I have a candle. So that's what I did. I wanted you to, and also I have a, just an ancestral kind of, I believe, an ancestral deity that brings spirits or energy up to the spirit. So this is what I did with that, and I put it on this very old African bench chair, and then of course I covered it with the mud cloth. So just because y'all wanted to know, you want to know about the plants? Remember I hauled the plants and I told you. So this is the, focus. Okay, this is the elephant ear plant. This is what we did. So let me tell you about this plant. This plant, it just normally does it. One branch will die, the next one will grow. One branch will die, the next one will grow. It has this continual life and death, or death and rebirth. It kind of reflects my life, y'all. Changing, growing, leaving something, moving to the next level. So that is one of the plants. This plant is doing very well. So we don't get a lot of direct light, and this plant actually doesn't like direct light, so it's actually perfect. So this is what we did with that. I want to show you all the plants. We bought this plant a while ago. I'm sorry, y'all. Oops. Okay. A while ago. See, it's too dark, so you can't see it, but it grew a lot. So this is some of the plants. This is our newest plant. This is our palm. And the palm loves this light. Again, we have a lot of, it's not indirect. It's just kind of a low light, and not really low. It's just perfect. It's not direct. So we have all our plants have grown tremendously since you all saw it. This is a new addition to the family. Let me get back. And this one is one, this was so small when you're first. If y'all remember the old video, now it's grown tremendously. This plant right here is the pothos, and this was a gift given to me for my birthday. And so this is another plant. And then we have the other pothos that's hanging here, and it has grown tremendously. Look how long it is. And then this plant is just amazing. The growth in that plant is something else. So let me show you the other elephant ear plant. So here's the other elephant ear plant. Now again, remember, it dies and grows. So I'm gonna give you an example. Look at this right here. This is what happens to them. And the woman that we bought it for said it's normal. Just cut, just allow it to, just use it all up the nutrients and then cut it off. But something new is always growing. Sorry, something new is always growing. You see a baby one coming in as well. And so let me just show you the room as a whole, because I never talked about this. So this chair right here is a wingback chair. And we got this chair from a consignment store, which I'm so cool. I love consignment stores. So thank you so much, Bettina. Yeah, it's a nice feel here. It's a beautiful feel. We're gonna go in the bedroom as well. But we got this from the consignment store. I love wingback chairs. I love the idea of wingback chairs. I love the comfort. I love that it was orange. What? Orange. Okay. We also bought this chair here. I love wicker, all things wicker. Look at that wrought iron. That detailing is so wonderful. Hey, Queen, how are you? Love, love, love. And love that so much. And so we bought that one, and then we bought this coffee table, which you've all been seeing, but I never actually stopped to show you the coffee table. So this is actually the coffee table. And also, I know I show you that. We're loving that. Y'all love that too. The sister, I'll leave her information in the description box. She is selling those wreaths as well. So basically, this is where I haven't been in my living room or my home for a while. I'm gonna sit down. I want to talk to you. Your space is beautiful. I'm loving orange now. Oh, thank you. All right, y'all. So let me say this to y'all. The thing with a home decor channel, or for most people, is, and I feel so sorry when I see people who you could tell they're buying a whole bunch of stuff. Like, okay, because I just want to know realistically. So your space is only so big. How the heck could every week you could buy more and more stuff? Either you're wasting money because you're going to give all that other stuff away, or you're going to throw it away or donate it. I mean, we got things to do with our money. When I say we, I mean we as a community. Yes, we want a beautiful home, and we want to be able to purge something and get something else, but we need to be making sure our bank accounts is fat, so we could buy land and property, so we could build our homes, send our children to good colleges, so we could put money away from a rainy day, because we never know when it's coming. So the idea of continually buying and buying and buying, at some point there ain't no more room in your house. Ain't no more room in your house. Ain't nothing else to put. When I see the home shows and constantly buying and buying, I say, no, I mean, once you get your home, look, my mother always said, if you buy the good stuff, you don't have to buy more than once. There's some key pieces that you're gonna want to buy for your home. And once you buy it, you got it. So I'm like not, okay, let me see, came to your channel looking for Afrocentric home decor and stay for everything else. Peace and blessings. Thank you, Karen. So yes, I love it. I mean, I will always add a piece here and a piece there, and the show always goes on. DIYs, yes. But also I show you how to be in the kitchen, because every day you got to eat. I show you about fashion, because I got so much clothes, I'll never run out. I can just show you different outfits and put them together. It'll never be the end of that. You know, I got exactly, yes, I got my key pieces. If I get a new plant, you know, we'll make sure I'll show you those things as well. So there is, it's Afrocentric home decor, because the key is, and I want to show you what I mean. The key is, if you want to know about Afrocentric, is you want to, of course, though, I change now. Don't get me wrong now. I don't want you to sit here and think, hey, never, because I'm a changer now. I'll change some stuff up now. But I think that once you get your key pieces in, like artwork, you're not going to take it down if you paid a lot of money for it. Most likely it's in your house for life, because you want to start, and I'm not going to give it away. You know, now wait, you know the new In Our Own Image, our second in Our Own Image series, it'll be up probably next Monday, because my husband's going to really talk to you all about the purchasing of art and the value monetarily, and even as a value as personal value. This becomes the heirloom, the thing that's passed down from generation to generation. These are the things that you want to keep, you want to buy. So we're going to really talk about purchasing art. Now we're into that. We're going to be purchasing more art. We want to be purchasing more artifacts. And of course, that's Afrocentric. We're going to share all of that with you. I want another Kuba cloth. That's what that is. That's called Kuba cloth. It's usually from the people of Zaire, but I'm sure it's made all over Africa. So we want to purchase these key pieces that we're now thinking about as investments to invest and to you know, share with our family. So let me show y'all the other things. So a lot of the, you know, the TJ Maxx, I mean, that stuff, you know, I love the heck out of TJ Maxx. I can't get another dress. I done bought them all. I ain't got no more room. My closet, there's no more room. So really, I don't know what I would be doing. Organizing, you can always continue to organize. Just rearrange my space makes a new, yes, the rearranging of the space, the bringing key things in, but the removal of stuff as well. Let me show you the plants in here. Now remember when I did the first, let me turn on this light. Hold on, y'all. It looks like rain. Don't you be turning off for me now. Okay, it looks like rain today. I think it's gonna rain, but it's so beautiful. I love the weather. So let me show you some of the other plants. So this plant, I'm gonna have my husband do a side-by-side. If y'all remember this plant, I wanna show you the top to the bottom. Look at this. This was one I called the Afro plant. Do y'all see that? That's heaven right there. That one was so small, grown tremendous. This one is just off the chain. This one got so much new growth and it continues to grow. This one as well. It may not look that big, but it was so much smaller and now it's so full. So another thing I did in the bedroom, well, I'm not really ready to show you yet, but I'm really getting this blue and white theme going. So remember y'all, you're gonna see this in our own image. I changed what did I change? I changed the laundry room. So I took the two pictures from the living room, from the laundry room, and put them in here because they're going with the blue and white theme. I'm actually going to switch this mirror here. I'm going to take the beige mirror up there, put it here, put that right here. So there's some little switching that I'm going to do. Another thing that I did too, differently, because I want the blue and white theme, is I took the sherry curtain from the bathroom, because I have the African curtain now with the African woman, and I actually took the rod and everything, used the rod. And also, I took this shower curtain from my husband's bathroom because I gave him a Afrocentric shower curtain as well. And I put the sheer over it. So I can use that when I take, when I do videos. It's great for a backdrop. I mean, that's such a clean look. So when I show you my outfits that I bought, I'll do it here. So another thing that I did is, I forgot, let me show you this. So I also brought in more, now these pictures were hanging in the dining room area, but as you'll know, remember I put the rugs in the dining room area on the wall. So these wonderful renditions of, what's her name, Josephine Baker. So I loved, aren't these colorful and beautiful? So I actually took those and I put those there, and I just kept that actually the same. So I'm just looking for changes that I made. Let me just say, I took the indigo mud cloth and I put that now, because like I said, I want that blue and white. And I also took this nightstand that I thought I was gonna put in my daughter's, and look at them dolls by Tony, Camille, what? Okay, I thought that I was gonna put this in the guest room, but I wound up keeping it for myself. So those are some of the changes, and these are my barefoot sandals, which I meant to put one on and I forgot. So I'm gonna show you the changes around the home. Let me see, now I think that I made some changes in the bathroom. Well, we know we got the pretty lady over here, right? The shower curtain with the sister. So I was able, so that's, everything in here is basically exactly the same. I think I showed you, I framed the pictures finally, but everything in here is basically the same. Because why does it have to change? I love it. So it stays the same. And just going through, the dining room, exactly the same. The kitchen, exactly the same. So everything's the same. So I just want to share that with you all. But I did want to tell you, because I hauled some stuff. Oh, remember y'all, of course I hauled those plant stands. So that's one of the plant stands that you saw in the hall. It's holding that plant. And then the other one is right there and it's holding that plant. And that plant, don't it look like it's dying. Don't sleep. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back to life. So yes, y'all, I just wanted to show you the updates and tell you that, but you know me, I mean, right now I'm into the clothes. Blessing says, I was low-key looking for them too. That's right. It's like, where's that? I saw it, where it is. But I'm definitely, let me move my finger. I'm definitely we're going to do the home show in our own image. It should be coming out on Monday, and we do that once a month. When we get some more time, we're going to do it twice a month, and that one will always be an interview, some type of DIY or something like that, maybe a haul, maybe a refresh, because this one's going to be a refresh of the laundry room, an interview or some type of fashion, and also food. Always food, y'all. Thank you. Always. So I want to show y'all foods, how I do raw foods in the kitchen. Also, you see I'm doing the fashion because I'm really about supporting and our sisters and their wonderful wares, because I love fashion. Like, I love fashion, and I love, more than fashion, I love African fashion. So I want to make sure that you see that. That's all. That's what I want to do. So anyway, just wanted to come in and just say, the reality is, no, if we're spending all our money on stuff for the home at these, stores that, honestly, that we could be putting a lot of that money in the pocket, or stuff that is not stuff that we could really keep forever. Some of it we can. But what I notice about shopping too at a lot of the home stores is, because they're very seasonal, they're very much so-called in style. And so I'm not really down for what's trending. I need to do things that about what's going to last, what I'm going to love and live with for a long, long time. So not to say, I got so many ideas for the Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. We got the show going, and there's some things we're about to do once a month. One of the shows are going to be, I'll tell you the first one. Let me just tell y'all. Okay, so, y'all, you ever meet a woman that was like, she's so fabulous? Let me move my hand and start being tagged. Okay, a woman like let me look at this. So she's so fabulous, right? She is the one that, looks young for her age, and she's glowing and stunning. Basically, she ain't looking at it like, I'm 50 years old and life is over. You know that sister. She's not giving up. I think that's me. And I meet in my travels, I meet a lot of black women who, they ain't give up. 50 is not over for them. They are 50 and fabulous, 60 and fabulous, look young for their age, glowing. Don't you want to know that woman's secret? Don't you want to know what she does to look that beautiful? And so I'm going to make sure, but I talked to a couple of women, and I got 3 in mind that I saw, and it's all about the attitude. And so I'm going to be interviewing 4 women, and they're going to tell you their story of how they keep it going, how they keep it moving, how they stay young, but not just young, not like likened to the essence, age is beauty, but really about the attitude and why they decided to, just because they have children and the whole bit, that they didn't give up. And so every 4th show, we're going to have a segment where it's going to have a theme about our culture, because Afrocentric, I say home decor and style, it's about Afrocentric culture. So so like I said, we're going to be interviewing dancers, performing artists, we're going to do farmers, all these people that bring in our culture. And we're also going to do a segment where we go into other people's homes. Wouldn't that be interesting? And see how they Afrocentric their decor. So we're going to have segments where we actually see other people's home, because one home basically that's it. Then can you imagine just traveling and you're getting a peek of other people's creativity Afrocentrically? So these are something that I just wanted to let you know, that these are the things that are actually coming. But the next show is already set. We're already working on the 3rd show by now. So we're putting the finishing touches on the 2nd in our own image, and we're already working on the 3rd. So working on the 3rd, and yeah, so, but I also do want to tell you about how to wear African clothes contemporarily, how to, go for a job interview with it, and pairing bags and all that kind of stuff. So stick around, y'all. Stick around. All right, ladies, I love you all with all my heart. I think I showed you everything. I'm so excited about the new show, because I can't wait to show you the laundry room. You're going to love it. I think I'm going to do a slight refresh on the guest room. Like I said, I'll keep you posted, but Love you all with all my heart. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace and blessings. Yes.